Lindsey Radomski doesn't dispute that she was drinking, but she tells me that's only part of the story.
The party was wild. A sexy yoga instructor flashes her breasts. Alcohol flows like raging waters. But this wasn't some crazy frat party. It was a bar mitzvah.
Breasts at a bar mitzvah.
Those don't go together.
This coming-of-age celebration didn't have a happy ending for Lindsey Radomski. In this exclusive interview you'll see only on Crime Watch Daily, Lindsey is speaking for the first time about the epic party that made international headlines and landed her in jail, accused of the most horrible crimes imaginable. Sexual crimes against 7 boys ages 11 to 15.
It was definitely the worst moment of my life.
Are you a monster?
No, I'm not.
It started when Lindsey's boss and best friend, the owner of the yoga studio where she worked, invited her to her 13-year-old son's bar mitzvah at their home in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Many people at the party were drinking, doing shots. It was a big party.
Was it a rowdy party?
It did become rowdy, yes, it did.
This is to celebrate a bar mitzvah.
For sure.
Did it have the feeling more of a bar mitzvah celebration or a frat party?
Definitely more of a frat party, for sure.
Were there kids drinking?
Yes, there were.
Underage drinking?
Yes.
So the kids are getting lit as well?
Absolutely.
Lindsey admits she flashed the crowd when she was asked to reveal her new breast implants. Implants paid for by, she claims, 2 people, her yoga studio boss and her boss's husband.
They said, show off what we paid for?
Yes.
They actually said that?
Yes.
Just went ahead and, well, lifted up your shirt?
Yes.
Did you want to do that?
No. Granted, there was alcohol involved, as well as, again, feeling that this was not something that I paid for on my own. And so I felt like I needed to do that because I was being asked to.
You felt compelled to flash yourself?
Yes.
But Lindsey says she didn't illegally expose her enhancements because she was wearing pasties underneath her tank top.
So even when you were flashing this crowd of people, you had pasties on?
Yes.
Lindsey claims this wasn't the first time her cleavage had been made public.
Was the bar mitzvah family showing your photos to anyone else?
The only others were to her sons.
Wait, she's showing her sons?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Under what context?
They came back from a spring break vacation, and we were having dinner together. During that dinner, she actually had shown the photos to the boys.
Were you at this dinner?
Yes.
So you're at this dinner, and your employer is showing her sons your photo?
Yes.
At dinner, what, passing around the phone?
Yes.
The parents deny that ever happened. As the night of the bar mitzvah wore on, Lindsey says she felt too drunk and hazy to drive home, so she spent the night at her boss's house. She claims while she was asleep, 7 of the boys creeped into her room and started fondling her.
Boys were following me around, asking me to show my breast to them.
But cops say it was the other way around, that Lindsey actually invited the boys in, showed them her breasts, and even performed oral sex. Her boss and soon-to-be ex-best friend turned her in, and Lindsey was arrested.
7 counts of sexual abuse, each of those being Class 3 felonies.
At her arraignment on multiple felony charges that could have sent her to prison for 12 years, Lindsey pleaded not guilty.
I understand the seriousness of the allegations, no doubt about that. However, I do have my side as well.
The charges were later reduced to misdemeanors, including indecent exposure, public sexual indecency, and disorderly conduct.
She seduced these boys all night long. Starts at the tables, moves through the house, into the bedrooms.
At the trial, the boys testified against Lindsey.
One accusation is that you even performed oral sex on one of the boys.
Mm-hmm.
You don't remember any of this?
Absolutely not. It's the most disturbing really sick thing you can possibly hear.
If someone was violated, it was probably you.
Absolutely.
But yet you're on trial
Yeah.
as the violator.
Right. And that's the other part of it that's even more sick or really more upsetting.
Do you think the boys looked at your breasts as the family's property?
I do, absolutely.
Lindsey's defense attorney, Jacquees Blackwell, shocked the courtroom when he made a stunning claim. Lindsey was the victim. He claimed one of the kids at the party slipped a date rape drug in her drink.
So you believe that Lindsey was drugged. Do you have any proof?
Yes, if you listen to this audio recording, I think it will show you that there is proof that someone actually put something in Lindsey's drink the night of the Bar Mitzvah.
You'll hear this bombshell audio recording only on Crime Watch Daily. The mom of one of the boys at the party seems to support Lindsey's contention.
So basically, one of the kids at the Bar Mitzvah says that Lindsey was drugged, and a concerned parent actually called you and told you this.
Yes.
Listen closely. We're distorting the woman's voice to protect her and her child's identity.
He was bragging that he slipped something in Lindsey's drink. And that she passed out and was in a bedroom, that he had a hanger in his hand and straightened it out, and he was trying to unzip her pants with the hanger.
You can't get any clearer than that.
Can't get any clearer than that.
Crime Watch Daily cannot authenticate the recording. Lindsey's attorney couldn't use it at trial because it is hearsay evidence. But that recording didn't matter, because after the 7-week trial, Lindsey was found not guilty, crying tears of joy as she hugged her lawyers.
And when you heard those words, not guilty, what were you feeling?
It was the biggest relief. Just knowing that these people really believed me and believed my truth and didn't believe what they were hearing.
We reached out to Lindsey's former boss for comment, but she hasn't responded. Lindsey has since moved on to another yoga studio in town, and she's trying to get her life back together. A life put on hold after the Bar Mitzvah went bad. Way bad.
The Bar Mitzvah family, what would you like to say to them?
Just that they know who I am, and they know the type of person that I am, and that I would have never allowed this. They just went after me, and it's absolutely horrible.